Welcome to the Professional Skincare Coach Diploma program by Skin Masters Academy. This is a brand new release for 2025-2026. It features a complete course with learning aids, visuals, and a flashcard system. It's based on a neuroscience-backed teaching method that's been used to train physician assistants and clinic assistants in dermatology, as well as estheticians. And it also has up-to-date research as well as market strategies. I'm Dr. Teo-Wan Lin, a board-certified dermatologist, entrepreneur, and founder of a seven-figure beauty brand, Dr. TWR Dermaceuticals. As a thought leader in the Asian beauty sphere, my podcast, Dermatologist Talk Science of Beauty, has collaborated with industry giants like Amore Pacific, L'Oréal Paris, and LVMH, amongst others. I was formerly at the helm of a prominent cosmetic dermatology practice in Singapore, and I am currently the Chief Scientific Officer of a leading K-beauty cosmeceutical skincare line with manufacturing headquarters in Seoul. I'm widely regarded as an industry insider in the world of Korean medical aesthetics and skincare, and I've also been interviewed by international media outlets such as Business Insider, L'Officiel, and Verdi for my expertise. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Dr. Teo-Wan Lin. Here are some key features of this course. You get a certificate at the end of the course by the Skin Masters Academy. It features professional content. You get to access actual training material that's been tested and designed for physician assistants in dermatology practices as well as for estheticians. It is based on international dermatology good practice guidelines. The entire course is structured in an academic lecture style with bullet point slides and extensive infographics. And you also get a PDF download. All these have been taken into consideration in the design of the current course for optimized learning. This comprehensive diploma course takes a practical approach to skincare coaching as a business model, and also includes theoretical and hands-on aspects with regards to skincare formulation and skincare routine building. What we aim to be different at compared to other courses is really to teach you how to learn. So we are mastering the skills rather than just delivering the information to you. So beyond rote learning, we really want to coach you in true mastery of how cosmetic ingredients work and how you can learn to build skincare routines, tailor them according to your client's skin concerns as a skincare coach. Now here's why skincare is an industry that's really worth looking at. The beauty industry is a $1 trillion opportunity. The industry value is at $571.1 billion US dollars based on the 2023 estimate. And what we've done in this course is to try to cover all the essential aspects that's required for you to navigate this industry, highly competitive industry, in just 10 modules. And in the process, we'll be analyzing over 100 brands based on market research, the key active ingredients that you should know about, and how best to position yourself as a skincare coach, as an expert for your client to turn to and for you to build a career out of this. Now, the bottom line is that knowledge these days is key to standing out in today's fast-paced world of beauty entrepreneurship. Whether you're a beauty influencer, a brand entrepreneur, or an esthetician, this course will empower you with the expertise needed to establish credibility and to build a successful career in the beauty industry. What I want to highlight is that learning isn't just about remembering information, it's about learning how to learn, and that's what we really teach you in the context of skincare coaching in this diploma course. So in today's world, we know that information is just a click away with internet search engines. But what's really important is true mastery. And what that really means is that when someone asks you a question or you're faced with a real life scenario, you must be able to adapt quickly and apply what you have learned. So really, this is the learning curve we're talking about, and the whole point about this course is to help you navigate this learning curve rather than just, like in other courses, just delivering information wholesale, but we want to really empower you with practical advice and learning how to apply what you've learned. That's the most important thing in this course. Our course is designed in a very structured way. The base is always knowledge acquisition, which is the foundation of every module. So that's where you understand the science behind skincare ingredients and their functions. And step 2, this is where we go beyond the norm. And that's when you learn how to critically analyze. And that's when you will develop the ability to evaluate formulations and their effectiveness. And that's where your expertise as a skincare coach will really shine. Practical application is the process of applying the knowledge you've learned to create effective skincare solutions for various skin concerns. And we have made it easy for you by sharing some set templates, which you can further improvise. What you don't get here, of course, is the clinical experience, the hands-on experience, but you will have the framework that's essential so that you can continue to build your acumen based on a certain structure. Now, our goal at the end is true mastery. Now, what that means is becoming an authority in skincare formulation and in ingredient science. We begin with skin health, starting with skin physiology. Now, as the author of key scientific papers in the skin microbiome and the microclimate that I've published in various top dermatology journals like the Journal of the American Academy of Dermatology and the International Journal of Dermatology, what I do in this course is to share the most up-to-date approach towards understanding how skin works in terms of the microenvironment. The key is really to understand how the skin functions from the inside out before you can effectively treat the skin from outside in. So this is the pyramid that we will build our foundation upon. So we start with skin physiology, which is the basis of everything that you're going to do as a skincare coach. Ingredients, in terms of understanding how active ingredients work by transdermal delivery, how it's absorbed through the skin, the layers of skin, which level it targets the cells at. And then you go on to formulation, which is how you create effective products and routines as a skincare coach for your client. Now, this is the same strategy that I impart to my physician assistants and clinic assistants in our practice in order to position ourselves as the go-to skincare experts in any skincare coaching relationship. It's key to build trust, and in this business, the main thing is you must establish yourself as the expert. What I want to emphasize is that this course is not going to be just a collection of foundational notes, but it also includes an entire section that's dedicated to learning aids. So for example, we've got the cutout flashcards, mind map style worksheets, and bullet point summaries after each lecture that will reinforce what you've learned. So just some quick pointers here on how we've designed this diploma course. So it's a neuroscience-based system of learning, and what we've included is basically all the tips that you need to get to an advanced level of skincare mastery rather than just knowledge delivery and also rote learning. Now, this is the same process that has been utilized when we train physician assistants, and also what medical students learn in the course of their undergraduate studies is how to retain information most effectively and also to position yourself as an expert. Now, that's what's going to really build trust between the consumer-coach relationship, the client-coach relationship. The second thing we've included as a key feature at the visual learning aid. So every visual, every infographic is created with a purpose, and that's to keep your attention and to spark new connections in your mind. So the secret to creativity, that's also a must-have for every successful entrepreneur, is what we are harnessing here, and you'll be able to find these charts and maps in the PDF download, if not in the lecture itself. So this is what I recommend you do to maximize your learning on this course. So you have to dedicate a certain chunk of your time after the lecture to read the PDF excerpts, the notes, to consolidate what you've learned during the lecture. The slides are provided, so revise it. And then after that, make your own notes. And that's what brings us to the last part, which is a test of how well you've mastered the information. So that's where we're going to practical application. So the stellar aspect of this diploma course that we've created is that we want to showcase practical mastery, and because that's what really matters in the age of social media and personal branding. So you must go beyond this theoretical knowledge, learn to real-world application, and that's where a lot of the learning aids like flashcards and mind maps can really help to jerk your memory. We've also included templates that you can use as a rehearsal or to gain some sort of experience when it comes to client-coach relationships.